Right. I just thought I'd put this little video together, seeing as I've hit two kind of minor milestones with my channel. I've got, I believe, at least 250 subscribers now. Thank you all. You guys are the first. You know, when I go absolutely massive and get my record deal. No, seriously, thanks though. It's, for me, this is more of a just to track my own progress as a guitar player and see if I improve, and you know, if people want to watch that, that's great. And also I've hit over 150,000 views on my channel now, which is also pretty nifty. And a question obviously pops up all the time, you know, us being guitarists, well, most of you being guitarists are probably watching this, is what gear do you use? And questions along that nature, and do a gear tour, a room tour and whatnot, and all this kind of thing. So I've kind of put it off for now, but I thought I'd throw something, you know, together as it's a little milestone kind of thing. Try and enjoy.
Right guys, I thought I'd take you through a little tour of my gear and room. First of all, where the magic happens is my 27-inch iMac. It's the current 2011 model. Pretty tricked out spec. Nothing much more to say at the moment. That's all I got. That's all I can afford. Sorry for the shaky camera, but I'm new to all this camera work. Guitar wise, you can see my three main guitars there. I believe in less is more kind of thing. I got, you know, an S type, a T type and a L Les Paul type. As you can tell, the guitar everybody knows and loves is my Sir S4. There's not a whole lot to say about that, because it's the first guitar I have ever bought and haven't changed anything on it at all, apart from the strings. You know, that's life. Then you've got my parts caster, so to speak. It's got a single one-piece Swamp Ash body, a AAA flame maple neck. The neck is absolutely huge. It's like a 52 Les Paul kind of huge, like a baseball bat. I kind of bit off a lot more than I can chew when ordering this neck, and that's why it doesn't get played a whole lot at the moment. But a new neck is in the pipeline for it, so who knows. It's got bare knuckles in it, and it's wired like a 52, where it's got the blend control in it. Lovely snakeskin strap. Then got the Les Paul, which I get also a lot of few questions about. I mean, some people think it's a historic, some people think it's a 10-20-year-old Les Paul when they see it in person, but it's actually a 2009 Les Paul standard faded. And because of the very thin finish that comes with these, it's already started to age, but I really doubt it's going to pick up on this camera. Just between the pickups and around the edges, but it's kind of like in the very early stages of it. I have changed practically everything on this has been changed from a stock standard faded though. You've got an aluminium tailpiece. If I go back in, shaky cam, shaky cam, shaky cam. You can see you got brass saddles there. The pickups are aged as well. They're made in South Wales, just down the road from me. A guy called, I can't remember his name actually, the company's called Shed Pickups. And if you type it in Google, you'll struggle to find a bad word mention about them. They're basically PF clones. And then you got the RS Guitar Works thingy-mabob electronics in there. So I got single coil splits and out of phase sounds. It's not a whole lot to say. For mention, I've actually gone back to mainly 9s on my guitars, 10s on the Les Paul obviously, but 9s because I went through a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan phase where I was using ridiculous gauges and trying to play Sean Lane and Aaron Holdsworth licks as well, and getting horrendous pains in my hands. So I've gone back down to 9s for now. Over here, got my old pedal board there, we have my first love. We all have one. some of them are not lookers, but you know, that's why I kept this, and it's got play to hell and back. The frets are, you're not be able to tell from here, but they are so flat. It needs a whole new fret dress, and that's what, 150 quid, and the guitar's worth that. I'd never play it, so it's just sentimental to have it there on the wall. Then you've actually got my pedals here at the moment. I'm currently waiting for my pedal train that should turn up today at any time. But you've got your fuzz box there, Octavia I believe they call them. You know, Jimi Hendrix out. You got your standard Crybaby. There's no point me picking that up. It's just a bog standard 2011 Crybaby. You got your full tone mini Deja Vibe. Not many people use these, but I'm trying to bring it back. You know, I can bluff phaser sounds and chorus sounds. You know, there's no point buying single pedals just to play one song in a 2-hour set, so I kind of use that to bluff most modulation sounds and obviously that great uni-vibe sound. Got the Peterson here, best tuner. Some people wouldn't agree, but I find it to be the best tuner. It's not the quickest, but it's the best. Then you got your Canon Bred Echo pedal. I believe they've recently changed the graphic on that, but that's the old one. And it's actually a digital pedal, but it's one of these boutique pedals, and I can get dark repeats and bright repeats, and you know, it hasn't got tap tempo, but it's all I need. Then we have the EP booster, which I tend to use after overdrive, do it in the effects loop, and it's just a clean boost really, and I can use my foot on the knob to control the volume boost and whatnot, so you know, it's more of a live pedal. It does have a little bit of special compression to it, I guess, but you know, it's a volume boost in my eyes. Got the Voodoo pedal power. Bit pricey, but I've never had an issue with it. If you consider buying one, buy it. It is pricey, but you're not gonna. It's gonna stop you having any problems. Next bit we have got my amp rig. Got the new Blackstar HT5R, I believe it's called. Basically a new one with a reverb. I bought it because it's got a clean and overdrive and reverb, and it's only 5 watts, so it doesn't use a hell of a lot of electricity, and it's not loud. It's nothing fancy. It's just a practice amp really. You know, it's not really a tone option, it's just something to practice with in my bedroom. But then you have the Cornford, and I considered saving up a horrendous amount of money to buy some sort of premium Tone King or Two Rock or even a high-end Cornford, but I barely gig at the moment, and for it to buy an expensive amp like that and for it to sit in my bedroom would just be a waste. So, you know, with Anderson's in the UK selling these at $499, it was an absolute steal, and it's probably the best £100 amp you will ever see and buy. All the tones are there, and then that's going into my Carvin Legacy cab, which hopefully one day will get replaced with a Port City one, but you know, everything costs money. I got bills of some sort to pay. I just want to show you if I can get, here we go, behind the amp. That's going to go into focus. Here we go. So I got one of the high-end monster cables in, the studio cables I think they call them, for a speaker cable. You got your power, and that's just a cheap old, here we go, there we go, foot switch, which can change the boost on the Cornford or the channel on the Blackstar. Just experimenting with that, I don't really need it. Aside from that, I think that's about it. So, got any questions? Oop, see if I can get me in the, there we go. If that's going to go into focus, probably the only thing in focus. Any questions, just ask me. Oh, and just to state, this is a 550D. You got your 1.8mm lens, f 1.8 Well, you all know it is Plastic Wonder. You got your Rode mic on top of here, if I can get that kind of into shot. There we go. Rode mic here, and a strap. That's about it.